All right, so it is Midsommer, Ari Aster's follow-up to Hereditary, which I personally loved. I know there was a little bit of split decision, shall we say, on that one amongst many of my peers. Nonetheless, I loved it. And so when I found out he was doing this, saw the trailers, I was totally psyched. So finally got to see it. Let's find out how it was. Alright, just to let everybody know in advance, it's going to be a spoiler-filled review, so if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Alright, cheers. Which means you've seen it, but to make sure we're on the same page, not that there would be any confusion. Basically, this is about a group of five college-age friends decide to go to Sweden. One of their friends is from there, and his family is having a big old fun-ass festival. And, of course, it's not what it seems, and hilarity ensues. Alright, we start off with likes, and, okay, so, I guess I gotta give credit and props to Ari's cinematographer. He was absolutely standout on Hereditary. I guess it's the same person here. Also standout. If it's not, then he found two great cinematographers. Visuals on this are absolutely stunning. Don't usually point that out because Hollywood's kind of reached a point where it's always good, but when it's above and beyond, I gotta point that out. Second of all, gore. Man, when they put a budget into gore and they know someone who's doing it, it is sweet. Very cool. In fact, so good, I had an opportunity to see this with Morsha, and as a mortician, she was able to confirm that when the old woman nosedived into the rock and her face all smashed up was, shall we say, real life accurate, for lack of a better word. So there was two very, very good things. And yeah, actually that's it. Alright, it is dislikes time. Buckle up, kids. This is gonna get rough. And I say that primarily because I saw this with a group of people, and it was pretty split. A lot of people did not have the problems that I had. So I expect the conversation to be quite good on this one. Also, please, even if you disagree, just kind of stick around so you can hear me out. Okay, with that being said, dislikes. Wow, don't even know where to start with this one. Okay, so it's not horror. No big deal. Whatever. It's really not. What it is, in all honesty, and I have seen this, and we have all seen this many, many times before, is some director, writer, makes a movie and it makes a lot of money, and the studio just says, oh, do whatever you want next, which is always a mistake. Never, ever, ever give directors carte blanche and let them do their passion projects. Should be the rule in Hollywood because it's never worked, and that's exactly what happened here. This is a very high budget film school project, to be honest. The ideas and concepts of good storytelling are out the window and replaced by, I did mention the cool imagery, and a failed attempt to get across a certain point or a certain message. All the characters, the five leads, are fundamentally unlikable. They are on drugs the entire movie. I mean, with obviously not the entire, but almost. There's no one to root for. Like I said, they're not likable. They're not relatable. What message there was supposed to be, don't know. What the casting call seemed to be, can you scream? 'Cause lots of screaming. The lead chick was frumpy, to say the very least. Like, why anyone would be in a relationship with her for any amount of time, much less 3 years, is beyond belief. See, it's not nitpicking. It all benefits. It all combines to the idea that this is just not good storytelling, okay? And, you have this sex scene towards the end of the movie with the guy where he bangs the redhead and all the other chicks are around chanting, screaming, and whatnot. And is it supposed to be a powerful moment? Is it supposed to have any importance or relevance whatsoever? Because the entire audience, not just me and my group, were laughing at the scene. Why were they laughing? Not as much because the prosperous nature of the scene, but because he had the actor make funny faces. What the hell? Again, if you're trying to make a point, you failed. And yeah, I can't believe this. I mean, I really cannot believe this. I have seen almost the exact same type thing incalculable number of times in film school, you know, on the film selection committee for Horrifyou. It just, it does not rate a theatrical review. It just does. This is gonna bomb so bad for them, based on the word of mouth. Yeah, I mean, how you go from how tight of storytelling until the end Hereditary was to this, it's jarring. It's mind-blowing. So I obviously, I can go on and on. A lot of people that liked it have probably already tuned out, but I defy you. And please, in the comment section, let me know what on earth I was supposed to find in this movie to relate to root for, to like, to understand, or to realize. Because none of those, I walked out of the theater with none of those whatsoever. Alright, it is Pinhead time, and I'm gonna make this short and sweet, man. Yes, the cinematography was great. Yes, the gore is great. I usually give some credit for this. When the rest of it is the steaming pile of shit that this is, I'm not gonna. So, bammo, boys and girls, 0 pinheads. Alright, well, I'm not one to pull any punches. I know that a lot of people are gonna disagree with me. I want to hear why. As I asked earlier in the comment section below, give me something, because this, right out the window, man. Boy, wasted 2 hours of my life on that one. And oh God, yeah, I'm gonna start going down this road again.